Hi and welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is October 7, 2018. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you keep coming back for more. Today I just want to talk a little about eBay. I got a couple of windows opened up, so I'm going to do another split screen like I did the other day. And we're just going to expand a little on things. Just want to share some thoughts I have. And, just have an open forum. So let's get started. I'm going to click over here. And first thing I want to start off, folks, and first I need my glasses here. This is what you don't see behind the scenes, right? Gotta wear my reading glasses here. Anyway, for those who are new, I just want to share with this here. You can see on the top up here, I have some windows opened up, and not opened up, but active, and I'm going to go through them one by one. And not much. Hopefully this won't be a long segment, but I just want to share some stuff with you. I don't read everything verbatim, so just to let you guys know out there for the new subscribers, I will click on each website, that I'll expand a little on it, but I won't read the whole thing because then the news will go on for an hour or better, which I have done over an hour already with certain reseller news, so I do apologize about that. But anyway, I love this site here. It's called downdetector.com. I just want to share some new information that came out, and for those who are new and don't know about it, whenever you want to find out about any companies that are experiencing any outages, or they're having certain server problems or whatever, you would go to this site here. I highly recommend it. I think it's very good. I've been using it since I found out about it. I've been using it right along, and I like it. I really do. And it's it has an array of companies. Like when you go to Down Detector, I'll show you really quick here. Well, you know what? We'll get to it in a little bit though. But to be honest with you, if you just go to downdetector.com, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll get a whole window open up, and it'll have all different companies in there. It'll have eBay, Amazon, Etsy. Oh, geez, the list goes on. There are so many companies in there, and what it is, you can click it on, and it'll tell you the new problems that recently occurred, or the ones that have been resolved. For example, let's look at this one over here. Let me slide the taskbar down here. It says over eBay problems last 24 hours. They also have a live outage map here too, folks. So if you're curious to know, where the outage has been. Now, when they say outages, I am not sure if they're referring to systems down, server outages, power outages. That I don't know. So that you're going to have to look into yourself. But what it does tell you over here, for the most reported problems, website. Now again, this is dealing with eBay. You see right here, this is dealing with eBay right now. It's not talking about Amazon. I think you got to click on those individual icons there, and it'll bring you to that information about that particular company you're doing research on. But over here, as you can see, I said website problems. Right, most reported problems was websites was 65%, logon was 25%, and the checkout was 9%. And then on the other side it says resolved issues for September 24th. And it'll tell you about problems at eBay, and then this is for August, and this is for June 29th. When you see this, when you come to this website and you see this, don't let this here deter you. You might say, oh, that's old news, I don't want to read it. No, because the simple is, for some reason, Down Detector leaves this information up here. What you want to do, folks, is scroll down here where it says eBay comments, tips, frustration, share them with others. Now, in order for you to respond or leave information on here, you got to sign up. As you can see, I'm signed up over here. However, they do block you. Down Detector will block you if they think it's spam. Be careful with that, because from what I understand, I was reading about it, if you contact their support, once they think you're blocked, I don't think it gets reinstated. So be careful. Watch what you're saying on Down Detector, because they do have moderators that do check and scope this stuff out. But anyway, with further ado here, it goes over here to say, now here's something new I didn't know. This is what I love about Down Detector, and this is what I love about the Reseller News. I mean, you guys learn, I learn. We're learning at the same time, because we're sharing this. I'm sharing this information with you guys, and I love doing it. Most people would sit there probably saying, what do you do the Reseller News for? Who's going to watch this? But folks, there are people that do watch this, especially if you're a reseller, whether it be Amazon, Etsy, eBay, whatever. The Reseller News is a good YouTube channel to check into every now and then. If you are a subscriber and you feel I'm putting out too many videos, I apologize for that. But I'd rather you check out the videos rather than unsubscribe from me. If you don't, you could always just hide them, put them to the side if you don't want to read them. But I would recommend you not to unsubscribe, not because I want to keep you as, I don't want to lose you as a subscriber, but you might get some good vital information from this here. So you might want to keep me on your list there of subscribers and check every now and then. I really would appreciate it. And also, while I'm on that topic, please like, comment, and share with others. If there are other sellers out there that that do sell on eBay or any of those platforms, tell them about the reseller news. Share that information with them. The more, the better. We're greater in numbers. I just started a Facebook group really quick called Resellers United Group. And what that Facebook group is all about is for resellers such as yourself or whatever you're, like I said again, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be eBay. It could be any platform you sell on. Resellers United Group is a group for us resellers to go to that group, voice your opinion. It's new, so if you go there, you're going to say, these guys got hardly anybody in here. I haven't invited anybody just yet, but that's why I'm throwing a little segue out here right now about it. Check it out. And like I said, the whole purpose of that group is for everybody to voice your opinions. And you want let that group will hopefully, if it grows in numbers, we get some traction there. All the big companies will pick up on that group, and hopefully we could make progress. Share our information with Amazon, eBay, and who knows? You never know where it could lead you, but. I would encourage you, if you have the time, if you don't belong to any Facebook group, I also have another one called the eBay Tops Ready Sellers Group, and it's open. These are all open groups. You're all welcome to join. Please do and share the word. Anyway, getting off of that topic, it says over here, anyone have any issues with Tennessee? I'm always getting a bad, nasty, negative feedback and returns from the state, and when I get the product back, it's used and nothing wrong with the item. This happens twice a month. I think it's the competition, but can't prove it. It pisses me off, especially since I sell more expensive, and I try not to step on anyone's toes. I don't pay attention to the other sellers. Just keep to myself, and for some reason, I keep getting it reported as well. Now I don't know what the deal is with that there. If if it is competition, I don't know. Buyer's remorse, maybe that's all I could tell you. Then it goes over here, it goes on to say, can you block that? Can you block by state? If you see it's from Tennessee address, don't ship it. And then the person writes back, it's going back and forth now. Does anyone know if it would affect my account if you start canceling orders for that state? I would say this, going forward, I would think if you're going to, cancel an order based on a bad dealing you had in that particular state, I would think, and it's just an educational guess, that it would affect your reputation, your service account, your account on there. By doing that, for the simple reason is, you'd want a probable cause as far as why you're going to cancel the order. eBay does give you reasons. When you're going to cancel the order, you see that it has a little drop-down menu. It'll tell you why you're canceling it. Was that at the buyer's request? Is the item no longer available? Is it broken or whatever? It has a drop-down menu. I would think, with all due respect, I would think by doing that there, it would affect your eBay account. I don't think I would do that, to be honest with you. The only thing you could do is if you see it's an ongoing issue where the person is, it's coming from that particular, if it's the same buyer, although again, they could go through, they can get a friend to, from that state and buy it. It could be a different person doing the same thing to you. It's really hard to determine, see how you say, well, you could assume if you get another another order from Tennessee and it just happens to be in that same locality, then you might say, yeah, what, maybe this person opened up another account and they're causing a little problem here and there. I don't know what to say in that part there, folks, but I wouldn't do that just yet. And then it goes on to say, somebody else jumped into the picture here. It says sellers can only block. Now, I don't know for sure now. This is not me. I'm just repeating what I'm reading off the site here. You're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. It says sellers can only block the U.S. states of Alaska, Hawaii, and U.S. territories if they choose to do so. There is no way to block the other 48 states. Now, I don't know. I don't think eBay is going to allow you to block states, specific ones. Look, if that's the case, I would like to sell only to New Yorkers. You know what I'm saying? Because for the tax purposes. But here's the problem. You really cut yourself short by doing that. if you did. Let's just say, well, I'm just saying as an example. Let's just say I want to block out all the rest of the states. I just want to sell exclusively in New York, only because I want to deal only with the New York tax situation. You know that's coming up already. So I don't think eBay is going to allow you to do that. I don't think you can pick and choose what state you want to work in, at least not to my knowledge. And if anybody does know about it, please share it with us. I would love to know. Maybe you're more versed on it than I am. But if I do find anything like that, I will share it with you guys on the Reseller News. And then it goes on to say over here, two more, and that's it. eBay died today. Nothing, no questions, no feedback, no sales, nada. I have almost 1,000 listings, and the person, of course, says the WTF. We know what that means. And it says, and here's another one. All my sales are coming from other sites, especially Amazon, well, AMZ, is on fire. Okay, so this person here supposedly is doing okay with Amazon. Brutal. One sale so far. My sales since 10/1 tanked. Join the crew. Join the crowd here, because a lot of people are going through the same thing. I don't know what else to say here. This person says, this other person says, I believe a lot of sales have tanked. My creative way of auctioning is FP. I don't know what's that face. I don't know what that is. FP is still doing well. Keep your chin up, Finn. I don't know what to say. We're all feeling a pinch. I am too. As a matter of fact, I just wanted to share it, but I'm going to share a little information about that in a second. But over here, if you want to check out this website, folks, one more time, it's downdetected.com. I'm going to bump out of this. Actually, let me just refresh it really quick while I'm here. See, because sometimes you get new news. Let me see really quick here. Let's see. Looks like the website issue went down a little. Anything new? Well, you're going to get this little thing spinning around here. When that's finished spinning up, then I'll have the all updates. Here's when you get the eBay reports. This is what it looks like. But let's see what happens here now. Okay. Still spinning around. Sorry about that, folks. I just want to see if any new information came up. This way I could share it with you guys. Yeah. But for those, in the meantime, for those who don't know about it, you might want to check it out. Yeah, okay, basically it's the same information. Okay, well, I'm going to bump out of here. Let me close the screen, and we're going to do some eBay information here. Now the site here that we're dealing with is e-commerce bytes, and that's www.ecommercebytes.com. This information came out today. Well, according to this here, I believe it's the latest, right? Well, all right, it says October 4th, but this was coming out. Oh, this is the new stuff up here. eBay sellers' efforts to hamper. eBay hampers. Okay, let's see here. Okay, this is what we're on, right? Oh no, that's the next one. Okay, got it. Anyway, I'm looking at the window, the top messages up there, the other windows that I'm looking at. I've already got that clicked on. Okay, here this came out Thursday, October 4th. I don't know if I repeated this once before. If I did, I do apologize. I've been getting a lot of reseller news alerts from different companies, and this might be a replay here, but let's just do it for the new people. USPS credits sellers for overpaying priority shipping. That's somebody writing to Ina. Dear Ina, you inquired whether we had an experience with the USPS cost adjustments for shipping labels, and I received my first day. It was in my favor. I had overpaid $2.61 for a priority package through eBay shipping, and they informed me that that they were refunding me from the USPS notice of an overpayment. That refund landed in my PayPal account, and so far I haven't seen any mention of eBay's 10% surcharge of that postage payment. No big deal. It's only 26 cents, right? Whatever. Yeah, I didn't have any issue with the this part here with overpaying a priority. I tried to be very, precise with that information. The only thing I will say is when I am calculating shipping, I notice, for me anyway, when I'm using, if I change the service, like from, let's say, USPS parcel or priority mail, when it says save or when you calculate and when you get ready to print, it always defaults for the to priority parcel select. So make sure before you hit that key there, the enter key, make sure that it's set on that particular service you're looking for, because this happened to me. I didn't know it defaulted all about. Well, to me it did anyway. It defaulted to, I was going to send an item out priority mail, and it defaulted to parcel select, and I wasn't thinking, and I clicked the button, and then I said, oh geez, I want to send it to the buyer with priority mail, and now it's got the parcel select. Needless to say, you call eBay up and they'll tell you the same thing. They'll refund your account, whatever, refund it. It'll take 7 to 10 business days. But if you're a person that needs that money, that whatever it is, $10, $15, depending on how much it is for shipping, you might want to just be careful with that. So let's move right along. And again, you know where the rest of the sites are is from e-commerce bites. Okay, I'm going to bump out of here. Okay, this is that story that was on the first one we just left. This came out Friday, October 5th. eBay hampers sellers' efforts to collect sales tax. Okay. This one goes on to say, Dear Ina, thanks for all the great articles. They're very beneficial. I have a question which might have already been addressed if I missed it. Due to the Wayfair decision and various state sales tax legislation issued, we need to register for sales tax in a number of states. Anyway, as we exceed the number of transactions threshold, usually 200. See, the thing is now, if I'm selling 200 items and they're not in that particular state, they could be total 200 items. Maybe so many items are sold in New York, so many items in California. I don't know. But we'll see how that goes along. I think that's not going to kick into effect fully until I think 2019. So if you think about it, what do we got? Another 2.5 months, 2 months, whatever, 2.5 months, 3 months. Yeah, the way the time is flying. Anyway, we registered states plus the tax. Over here. We registered with states. Put the tax appropriate tax percentages in the tax table in eBay and expected the sales tax to be charged on orders from those states. Now, you know, here's the thing. I thought I heard somewhere where eBay is going to work on this here. I don't know if they're going to have it set up within eBay's data infrastructure, okay, their IT infrastructure. If they're going to have it set up where it'll automatically collect the sales tax for those states, and then you got to take the liberty to, you know, I guess physically, no doubt, and send it off to those particular localities there, you know. So I don't know. We got to see how this plays out. I'm not too crazy about it. I like the way my first plan was. My plan of action was to, if you're going to collect sales tax, wherever the nexus is, nexus is your place of business, that's where you collect the sales tax, and that's where you'll submit it to. That's how I looked at it anyway. As far as I'm concerned, that's the way I would do it. You know, I live in New York, right? All the sales tax I collect from the New York residents, I take the money. Tax time comes around, boom, you write the check, you pay them, and that's it. You're done with it, you know, until the next year. But the way they want to do it here, if you got to start collecting sales tax in different states and different localities and all that stuff, that's going to be a hassle for me anyway. I'm a one-man band here, so for me it's going to be a hassle. Well, let's see how it plays out. So you know what that is. You know to check that out. It's another one. Now, what I like about e-commerce, this is e-commerce bites, and the website is ecommercebites.com. But e-commerce has the EKG. This is issues that were reported. Okay, it tells you the site, the issue reported, and the status. Okay. Now this came out today, October 7th, and it says it goes on to say over here, so tired of eBay glitches. I tried running a promotion. Buy to get 3 free shipping you set, right? Yeah, 3 shipping you set. Then the promotion is not shown to the buyers until they add one to one cart. Okay, to a cart. It says buy 2 or more for free shipping. Shop now. Then it goes on to say click the link and it shows we couldn't find a promotion you requested. With the triangle error page happens every time I run a promotion and has been going on for months. How the hell are you supposed to make a sales with a promotion feature? Like, you know, here's what I say. Now, the person, which is good, they reported it to e-commerce bites. You know, they left it out there. So it says over there, you can see it says report issue right here. And you know, you could sign up with this here and you can report an issue. I think, I don't know if you have to be signed up, but I believe you do because it says welcome to login. You know, it's good that these people, I tell you one thing, what I like about e-commerce bites and the e-commerce EKG. What I like about this, it marks it down detector, and it specifically will target certain companies. Like I said, it's not strictly all eBay, but for the most part, what I like about it is it highlights an error or a glitch on eBay's site. So does down detector, but e-commerce EKG is pretty much a little more intuitive with that there. That's what I like about it. What I say to people, I recommend when you have an issue or a concern with eBay, call them up, express your issues and concern to the teammate. Use diplomacy, be nice, don't scream, yell at them, curse at them. Although I can't tell you what to do, but I'm just saying you can catch more bees with honey, right? be a little, understanding as to what the situation is. And at the end of the call, after you express yourself and you got it off your chest, always ask for a case number. Now people might say, all right, so what's that going to do? A case number? A case number is good to have. The simple reason is, folks, you don't have to constantly repeat yourself over and over again. Now I know people say, yeah, but it's already documented. They already got it in the system. They know that you called. I know. I understand all that there. But it's nice to have a case number. This way, if you call up right away, let's say you call them up and you get a teammate. And you tell them, I have a case number. I called up the other day. I called up a couple of days back. You have a case number. They don't have to go fiddling through the whole thing, or you don't have to explain yourself all over again. I did that a couple of times. I said, this is crazy. I said, what am I got to constantly repeat the same story over and over again. I said, let me ask for a case number. This way, if I do have that same ongoing issue, give them the case number. It's already documented in the eBay system. I know it is. I already recorded, but it's always good to have a number to go with the case, right? That's what I look at. So what this person should do, or any person should do, if you get a situation like this is good they keep you aware of it, because this may be a problem you may be existing and not know about it. It could be an underlying thing hanging out in the background. You know what I'm saying? Out of sight, out of mind. There are a lot of things that I have to honestly say, folks, since I've been doing the reseller news for myself, I noticed my own personal experiences that there are a lot of issues that I took note of from other sellers and buyers alike. And you know something? That's why I love doing a reseller news, because at the same time as I'm enlightening you, I'm also enlightening myself. And that's why I can't express it enough. It's always, if you're in this type of business, it's good to join. Whether you are or not, it's always good to just, it's good to join. This way you have an idea what's going on, But that's what I would do with this person here. And I wouldn't call up eBay for a PayPal issue. Whatever the problem is, call up that company. If this person's saying this is a PayPal issue, this came out October 6th. This is all new stuff, fresh, right? It says over here, when trying to change the billing address of the credit card, of a credit card prior to signing on to PayPal, it's not accepting changes and refuses the card. This also occurs when PayPal is when in PayPal as well. It changes the format of numbers, which seems to be causing one of the issues. It also deletes the line 1 of the address, and when you're trying to confirm, it. Okay, so you're having a problem like this here. It's good that you put it on e-commerce EKG. Call up PayPal and do the same thing. Express the situation, your problem you're having. Ask them for a confirmation number. Keep it on hand, because sometimes you get glitches like this. They may come back to haunt you over and over again. You never know. Look at the no views thing. How many times have I called up eBay a couple of months back talking about no views? I was calling like every other day. What's going on here? You guys can't get it taken care of? And that problem, the no views issue, that dates back, I think I said in my other videos, I'm quite sure it goes back to 2014, 2015, 16, 17, and even right to that, well, it was going up months back in this year, prior to 2018, but I haven't heard any notes, any news about it. My listings, which is very small, I went from 326 to 49 now. I got to start a store, and I'm only going to keep listing. I'm only going to keep it at 100 at a pop. I can't afford the fees. But anyway, yeah, when it comes to stuff like this here, go directly to the source. Now, I don't know if some people, I've done it myself, I would call eBay up and explain something that I had a situation with PayPal, and they would say, well, why don't you call them up? With eBay, we only handle certain things. If there's issues like that, call. The only reason why I did it is because it had something to do with eBay collecting a payment from a buyer, and there was some kind of little discrepancy between the buyer and PayPal, and the way it was. So I called up eBay to find out if they could circumvent the problem, and they said, no, if you got an issue like that, deal directly with PayPal. So that's why I'm getting that information from them, and I'm sharing it with you guys. So over here, you're going to have, I think, a couple of them here. These all look like fresh. I'm not going to read the whole thing, folks. If you want to read this here, when you go to e-commerce bites, you'll see a little highlight that'll say e-commerce EKG. Click it on, and then you'll get all the information you want. They got a search button here, and if you got an issue, you could report the issue as well. However, I don't know if you have to log on, sign into it, sign on to e-commerce bites. It may just be an open forum where anybody could do it, But check it out. Good site to hit. I highly recommend it. All right. Now, I just want to tell you that I made 2 sales today. Okay. Nothing to write home about, folks. Okay, so I'm not gonna just tell you it's not the right home about. But for those who are not familiar with Bonanza, let me just click over here real quick. I have another window up. You might want to sign up with them. Now, people might say Bonanza, it's not. It's a site that it's growing. There are people that do sell on it. Okay. I've been on Bonanza, I don't know, a couple of years maybe. I don't know. It had to be a couple of years I signed up with them. And I like it. Okay, I do like it. I think it's a good site, And the reason why I say I refer people to sign up with it, because they too are like me, trying to grow a YouTube channel. The more you get, the bigger you get, the more of an audience. Hopefully you could, listen, folks. Let's face the facts. We could use competition. I mean, it's nice to have another platform you could sell on. Now, I'm not saying, I'm going to be upfront and honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. When it comes to sales or whatever, Bonanza doesn't come close to eBay or Amazon, at least the way I understand it. But it is a nice site. I like it. And the reason why I tell people to join it, sign up with it, is this is my mindset, is that if you're not making any sales on eBay, hopefully you'll pick up a sale from Bonanza. Now, I think I might have sold maybe a total of 10, maybe if that on here since the time I've been on it. Nothing to write home about. But that's 10 sales I made from eBay, because I didn't make on eBay. So, and how it is when you sign up with them, they use your email to contact you. The only thing I told Bonanza, like I contacted Bonanza or representatives, the only thing I said to them is, it would be nice if you could put, you get response to offers from eBay. They have a little window that pops up. If they could implement a pop-up window on their system, integrated in there, where, let's say I'm not on Bonanza, but I'm attached to it, and a sale comes up, right? It would be nice to have it where you could click it on, say, okay, hey, I made a sale on Bonanza, I'm gonna go, and then you could take care of it. Now, let's just say for argument's sake, you didn't check your email that whole day, right? Or let's say you got a response. Now, here's the thing I want to lead up to really quick, talking about Bonanza. Because they don't have a little pop-up window that comes up like eBay, right? Like I just seen once before I did the video here. It'll say, well, what do you call it there? Response to offer. There was only that one, right? And if they didn't do that, I wouldn't have known about it unless I'm constantly clicking eBay. I mean, I'm on the computer all day, okay, plain and simple. And I do other research, so I'm not always quote unquote on eBay. So as far as that part, let's just say, right? But even though I'm not on it, I get a message that pops up and I can respond to it. What happened with this, I had a nice sale. It was for something pretty decent price, if I'm not mistaken. And because they didn't have a pop-up window, I didn't happen to sign on to Bonanza that day. I lost the sale. And with that, I was kind of like a little annoyed. I contacted their customer support. I opened up a case and I said, you guys should do such and such a thing like eBay does. They have a pop-up window if someone's going to make a best offer, or a buyer's responding to a question, or has got an answer. He's got a question about an item he's selling. You can get that information on the fly. With Bonanza, if you don't check your email, you'll never know. Plain and simple. It's a nice format. It's very cut and dry. You can see it has the layout here. It shows you all the products. That's all I have on its total of 51. I had 378 one time. I almost had close to 400 items. I took a lot of items off of here. A lot of this stuff here, matter of fact, has to be updated by Bonanza because a lot of stuff I donated to my church. So a lot of this stuff is not even here anymore. But anyway, majority is. I think. Let me see. Looking at it, I'm not gonna say all of it. I may say maybe 2 or 3 items that maybe either sold or I donated. But you can see it's a pretty clean format. And it also has live chat. You could hide it if you don't want to see it, or you could leave it on and it says connected to chat. Okay, so it'll say on there, seller is online, which is nice. They got that built-in feature. eBay should incorporate something like this in their format. This way, if you're on it and something pops up, you can respond on the fly to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, boom, a message comes up, you're right on it, it's live. This is something that I would definitely, if I was eBay, I would definitely inquire about that, putting that in, embed that into my system. That I would definitely do. Just want to drink a little water over here. Get dry mouth talking so much. Sorry, folks. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show that there. And if you're going to sign up for it, you could just go to bonanza.com and you could sign up. I think sign up is for free, and it'll set you up. And it's like, this is like your own little store type of thing here. You could update your header. You could do your phone. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. I like it. And what I like about it too is you can import stuff from there. Like when you go to selling, when you click on the selling dashboard, right up on that icon, if you look over here, this is how I got, and I don't have to do any, all I did was, I didn't have to copy and paste it. Here they got import from Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and Shopify. And it's so easy. When you click on import from eBay, you'll get a little message, a token message that's going to ask for the password and user ID, and you got to acknowledge it, that it's okay for them to go into your eBay account. And what they do is, it's a mirrored image, right? They pull all that information off of eBay, and it gets embedded into Bonanza's website. And what's good about it, it's a mirror image. They run side by side pretty much. I always recommend every now and then click the update on this one here, because now you make a sale, it's going to probably take 24 hours before the listing comes off. I believe that's how it works. And if somebody's buying it and it's still on their system, that's when you get a problem. And I had a problem like that once before with Bonanza. Something sold on eBay and it didn't refresh. The system didn't refresh. What happened was somebody else bought that same item, because it's a mirrored image, like I said, and I had explained to the buyer on Bonanza that the item has been sold. And I said, it's no longer available. And I said, I'm very sorry about this here. And it made me look like a fool. So be careful when you do sell something on eBay. Go in there and update it. That's what I got to do now, because that's what I'm going to talk to you right now about. I'm going to leave that window open. I'm going to go back to this one. Yeah, that's what I want to do. But this is what's sold. Well, this is what the other thing I want to show you is in your email, you'll get there. It'll say, great news, you have a new follower for your booth. Okay. And it'll tell you a little about the person and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if this is the same. I think I had repeat buyers from this here. It's not bad. They tell you, this little, it's a very, you can see a very brief email. Send a coupon, say hello and send a coupon, or it says, you want more, it says your followers want to hear from you. So what is this over here? Every new follower gives you a chance to grow your customer list. So encourage them, interested fans. Try offering them a coupon. Simply choose an audience, customer, and customize your offer. And Bonanza does the rest. So you can send them a coupon too. I'm going to leave that window open because I'm going to probably do something like that. I want to definitely thank the person for following me. I don't know. This might even be the same person who bought from me. And this is what sold. So you see, I'm not lying to you. This sold. It sold today. Not much. I didn't get much for it. Sold for $18.99. I have best offers. It's in my ad. It should be. Well, I don't know how they took it out here, but I know I had it because I had someone on Bonanza making an offer, and that's what I'm talking about. That's when I ended up missing it. I missed out in the sale. When I got back to the person said, I'm sorry, I already purchased it for somebody else. Yeah. So I got that sale from Bonanza, all right? And I put this up about 45 minutes ago, and it sold. Not much. I took an offer. I had it for 15. I took an offer for 10. But I just put it up. I put this up about 45 minutes ago. So I'll take it. Well, that concludes the Reseller News Weekends. I hope you got something out of it. And if you did, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and mostly don't forget to hit that bell notification so when I do put out new content, you'll be updated. Thanks again. This is Rich Pasini signing off for the Reseller News Weekends. Today is October 7, 2018. Thanks again, guys. Until next time. Bye-bye.